Welcome back to the channel. Ford Sierra XR4I. Prime location for a film shoot. It's windy, but look what we've got. Some grown-up stuff behind us. Go back in time. Pulse and Cocktails adult store and a Fiat and a Sierra XR4. It's the makings of a good night. Unfortunately, it's closed, so we'll have to go home. You think they'll sponsor the channel? We've got another little addition to the collection. Ta-da! 1x XR4I. What do you think of that? We just picked it up. We was doing a video on going picking it up and all of that hoo-ha, but it actually turned into such a palaver that it took us 2 days to get it and a lot of hassle, but we'll talk about that later in the video. Right now, just check this out. What have we got here? Beautiful. Don't diss me on the wheels. I don't mind them myself, but the original wheels did come with the car. It needs a little bit of love, a little bit of work, but the bones are there. 2.8 litre V6. Welcome to the channel, XR4I. What do you think? Chuffed? Absolutely chuffed. This is my chuffed face. We got it for a reasonable price. I think we paid the right price. It does need a bit, like I said. We've got about 100 miles now to get her home. Hopefully we can get her home safe. I'm not going to push her too hard. Currently driving home in the new XR4I. What a car. What a car. This is a game changer. Wow. What can I say? Wow. So, I've had my XR3i for many years and played with the XR2 quite a lot. Never really been in an XR4i before. I knew it'd be bigger, I knew it'd be comfortable, I knew it'd be a bit more luxurious, which is kind of what we were looking for. But it's a different animal completely. Absolutely different animal. 2.8 litre V6 growling away. It just goes epic. Wow, it's brilliant, brilliant. If there was ever any doubt about purchasing this car, it's gone now. On the way home, long gone. This is brilliant. It just needs the magic touch now. I'm already compiling plans for the car, what to do with it. There's loads of cool things in here. There's like 4 buttons here. I mean, I don't even know what they do. Rear wiper, rear heated screen, fog light, front fog lights. Front fog lights in 1982. Not 1982, what year is it? B-Reg, 1985, 84, I'm going to say 84. It's got a picture of the car on the dash that tells me if any of the doors are open, because it is quite common to just have your door wide open on the motorway and not know it's open. But so that picture will tell you that it's open. That's really helpful. It's got a clock, tell me what time it is. It's got a radio, a pull-out radio. It doesn't work, but it's got a pull-out radio. So that's straight things on the list. First thing on the list, that radio and subwoofers. Some subwoofers. Oh, there's loads of cool things. You can probably see the interior's pretty scruffy. We looked at one at the NEC in one of the previous videos. If you remember, it had a sapphire interior that had been redone in leather. Now that inspired me. I think this needs a sapphire interior redone in leather. So the Recaros with the bucket seats, re-leather the back, retrim the doors in the same leather. Let's make it a bit special. Why not? Why not? Because to be fair, it's really comfortable, but it's really bland. It's of its age, but it is bland. Let's make it a bit special inside. I've not really done an interior on a car before. Normally I just take the, you know, the original interior and make it as good as I can, but to actually modify it would be quite cool. I think the steering wheel that's in my way is huge, so we need a Cosworth steering wheel. I believe the Mark III RS steering wheel fits on here, and I've got one of those, so I might try that for beeps and giggles. Sunroof, I don't think that works, so we're not going to mess with it just now. This is, I'm so proud, I'm so chuffed with this car, honestly. I can't wait. Yeah, it's going to be brilliant. I'm going to do a walk round of everything that I intend to do to the car. I'll show you exactly how it is now, exactly the state it's in. It's not in a bad state. This is one of the first XRs and one of the first cars I've driven home from buying. I think the last time I drove an XR home after purchase was my white one. All the others have come on a trailer. But yeah, and also I'm going to tell you the story about the nightmare we had buying it, to be honest. That's an epic story. Me and car wife will tell you that. Right, we're getting to know the car a little bit now. There is a distinct smell of petrol under acceleration. I'm not sure about that. We need to look at that. It seems that if I do 80 miles an hour I can smell a bit of petrol. If I do 65 miles an hour I can't seem to smell it. I don't know if it just stinks of petrol anyway because of what it is, or if it's got a problem, so we need to check the fuel system. I could probably just do a 40-minute video of me smiling while driving this car. It wouldn't be very entertaining though. But it's entertaining me. Nice. Look at that little pocket rocket next door. Love it. I think I need to take our wife to the pub this evening as soon as we get back and treat her well, because it's bank holiday weekend this weekend. On Friday we drove probably 40 miles to pick up some wheels and do a video. On Saturday we drove 100 miles to try and buy this car and failed, and then returned home quite late. And on Sunday I went to a car show in the morning with my Escort XR4I. Came home in the afternoon and convinced her that we should go back to buy this car, to which she did very kindly. She's picked us up. It's now 7:15 on Bank Holiday Sunday evening, so we should be back in about 40 minutes and we'll take our wife for a well-deserved pint. Now which way are we going now? Gotta go, need to concentrate. The sun's setting, we're driving over the moors in an XR4I. Life's good. Life's pretty good right now. The sun is just literally popping over the edge of the moors. Oh. Just want to tell you a little bit about the experience we've had getting the XR4I home, where it belongs, by the way. It kind of ruined our weekend, didn't it?
It's been very traumatic.
So we saw the advert, phoned the chap, spoke to the chap. He's a sound enough chap. We've gone or arranged to go and look at it with the intention, if it's what we've said it is, we'll have it. We've negotiated a price on the phone. We're both happy with it. It's exactly what he says he is. We'll have it. No messing about. Sorted. So we head over there, get there, look at the car. It's fine, isn't it? Yep. It's absolutely fine. We're happy with it. We're happy with the price. It's all good. So all we've got to do is it's historically taxed. He's left that on. It's MOT'd.
and it's still insured by him currently at that point. So we can literally just drive it home on our own insurance, no problem, and then sort everything out and we go home. It's perfect. It's not often that happens. Normally you've got to faff about, haven't you? So we're in a good shape. We've took an amount of cash with us, and the rest is bank transfer. Go to make the bank transfer. The bank says, no, we're going to fraud guard. We're going to do some more stuff on the security checks on the payment. Right, fine, no problem. We'll wait. Bear in mind, we're like over 2 hours away from home now, aren't we? So we're waiting, nothing. No one gets in touch. Then we think it's bank holiday, so it's going to take a bit longer. Nothing. Might take up to 2 hours. 3 hours later,
we did try and
hanging around. We tried to ring. Couldn't get through to anyone. It's closed, bank holiday. So now we're in this situation where we've given him the cash, some of the cash. We've sent the money, which may go through or may not go through when the bank decide they're happy to put it through. And now we're 2.5 hours away from home. We're running out of day. So we'll go and get something to eat, wait for the bank to ring. Still nothing from the bank, still nothing. Fine. So I said to the guy, look, we're going to have to do something. We can't wait all night. We'll go home. We'll just have to go home and regroup. When the money comes through. He was actually going to a car meet that we were going to the next day, wasn't he? It turns out, because it's a small world in the car community, really. So he said, no problem, I'll bring it to the car meet tomorrow.
You said nice.
I said, right, I'm sure it'll come through in a bit. And then when it comes through, I'll see you at the car meet and I'll get it. Fine, brilliant, works out well, saves me driving all the way back. On the way home, the bank ring. Oh no, what happened on the way home? They closed our accounts, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
They stopped us getting into the apps shut down. You can't go on your app. You can't do anything.
You couldn't even buy me a hot chocolate.
You can't log in. You can't spend your money. So now we're on our way home with no access to our cash machines, or with no access to our banking. But they sent us a phone number to ring. Now imagine if you was in London Euston at that point. Now you know what I mean. And you was about to pay for a train ticket that leaves, and it's bad, really. It's bad. So it rings up the first time. Explain what's going on to someone, and they just disappeared, didn't they? Off the phone, right? Ring again. Meanwhile, we're getting lost because we're still trying to drive home, so we've had to stop. Ring again, get through to someone. Right, XYZ, this is where we're at. Want to buy the car. We're authorising the payment. Send the payment to him. It's all sorted. Right, okay. Just need to ask you some more questions. No problem. What do you want to know? Well, what have you bought? I bought a car. Right. Okay.
What colour is it?
What colour is it? What's the reg? It's like 40-year-old Ford Sierra, this, mate, you know. Right. Where did you meet? Well,
have you been to the house?
Him on a Facebook group. All right, okay. Have you been to his house? Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you got the keys in your hand? I said, no, I haven't got the keys in my hand. I had the keys in my hand about 5 hours ago, but now I'm on my way home. Bear in mind, just to be clear, that we did get our cash back off the guy before we left. He did give it us back. It was all sound. So then they basically refused, didn't they, to make the payment. They said, I'm refusing to make this payment because, you know, you're being scammed. And we said, we're not being scammed. We're grown-ups. We know what we're doing. Make the payment. And the car's coming tomorrow. No, I refuse to do it. You'll have to make a payment from another bank.
They are our
And that's it. End of. Right, okay. And just spoke to me like I was thick.
Yeah.
He's got no idea what I'm buying. I'm not buying a daily driver car. I'm buying a piece of junk Ford, aren't I, that I'm going to fix up. It's different. It's a different world. So that was it, really. So then they very kindly reactivated our bank account so we could get in there. And then it was just a case of, it was like, right,
we need money.
Bollocks to you, banks. We're coming. We're going to get this car now. What are we going to do? The fight's on. So we had to come home, go around all the family, getting as much cash as we could off everybody. With their permission, obviously.
Yeah, we didn't rob them.
And then we had to go to the cash machines with all of our cards, rinse them. The kids rinsed them for us. Parents rinsed them. Aunties and uncles all getting the cash out. So we've got this. Now we've got a massive pile of cash. Massive. Which is safe as houses, really. Yeah. What could possibly go wrong? So then, next day, go to the car meet. Obviously, I've told him not to bring it by now. Go to the car meet. I see the guy, he's there, blah, 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 blah. And we have to drive back to his house, don't we, again, another few hours away. Pay for the car, no problem, drive it home. everything's good. It was brilliant when I drove it home, by the way, as you can probably see from the video.
This is perfect. This is bliss. Driving over the moors, the sun's setting, car wife's behind us in my car. Happy days. Happy days. This is where it's at. This is what it's all about. You've got to do this. You've got to do it.
I just wanted to share the experience with the banks because I think it was disgusting.
Yeah.
They basically left us stranded. They put us in the position where we was unable to make the transfer, so we was unable to take the car. The fact that we didn't have the car keys and the car in our possession when we spoke to them was because they'd put us in that position because we couldn't just, what were we supposed to do? Just move in his house until the bank rang. You know, we couldn't wait for 5 hours, could we? So, you know, they put us in that position, and what a horrible position to be in. Just imagine if we didn't have a car, or we couldn't get any fuel, or we were, like you say, we was at a train station, or we needed to travel, or anything like that, or, you know, we was just stuck until that payment came out, and then they refused to make the payment. What are we supposed to do? At the end of the day, this is our money. This is our money that's in my bank account, and I can do with it as I please. If I want to burn that money, I know is that treason? I don't know. Are you allowed to burn money?
Don't think
Or
so.
whatever. If I want to climb up a ladder and throw it out in the middle of the high street, then I can do that. It's my money. I understand the safeguarding issues from the bank, but I appreciate why they did it and why they do it. But once they've had an adult conversation with you, and you've said, "I am in sound mind and I'm prepared to make that payment. Please send the payment," and they don't. I think it's disgusting. I really feel let down by the banks. Anyway, we got the cash and we got the car and we won.
We did.
But they kind of are right. I do appreciate that they're trying to... Well, then that puts a seed of doubt in your mind, doesn't it? Because then I think, is he trying to rob me? All he was doing was selling a car. And now the bank's got off the phone, I'm thinking, he's trying to rob me? He's a scammer? He's trying to scam me? And not only that, they did his account as well. Because I sent him £1 first, and I saved him to my payees, and then I tried to send him the rest, which I've done before. Not a problem at all. And then he couldn't log on to his account, and he had to show his passport and stuff to get logged back in. So they did us both.
I don't get that.
And you've seen the car, so you know the amount of money that we're talking about, and it wasn't the full amount of money. So you know what. It wasn't £150,000. You know, if I'm honest, I've paid for cars more than that on my debit card in the past and never had any problem. And that was our experience, wasn't it? And so it took us 2 days to pick it up, and we did quite a lot of miles. I used a full tank of diesel in the Beamer, which cost me then another £100 fill up because it's £2 a litre. But that's another video. £1.90, whatever. It should have been 60, but who's counting? I don't like to complain about the price of fuel, but geez, the price of fuel's gone up, hasn't it? My God, on the 1st of April as well, when you have to fill all your cars up. Anyway, that's what happened. She's home. We brought her home. Here it is. Welcome to the channel, XR4I. Have a look. Right, she's not perfect by any means, but she's a bloody good example, I tell you, for the age of the car. She's tax exempt, MOT exempt, 1980. Something, I can't remember. 4, 3, 4, drop a comment, B-Reg. I'll have to check the logbook, which I've sent off. I'll let you know when it comes back. Caspian blue. Look at it, it's all right, isn't it? What do you think, car wife?
It's polished up okay.
I've washed it since, I've got to admit, I washed it since I brought it home. I did wash it. Right, what do you think of the wheels?
We're going to say
comment on the wheels. Do you like the wheels? Don't you like the wheels? I've got the original wheels.
Dispute with the wheels.
I could put the original wheels back on, but they've got random tyres on and they need refurbishing. So for now, we're just going to have to live with them because they're round, and round wheels win right now. Because we spent all our pennies bringing this into the channel, so I hope you like it, because this investment was for you. We don't have quite as much work to do on this as we do with the SE500. This thing is turnkey, ready to play. Well, we thought it was, but there is it does need some love before we take it any further. Let's show you. First up, really importantly, under the bonnet needs a bit of action. Have a look under here. 2.8 V6 Cologne. What can I say? Manual fuel injection system. Here, I've rebuilt one of these before on a Ferrari, except that had 8 cylinders. This has got 6, so that should be easy enough. But there's nothing wrong with that, to be honest. A bit of touching up to do here and there, a bit of cleaning. Looks to me like it needs a water pump gasket, or thermostat housing gasket, sorry. We'll do that. Those belts look a bit frayed. We'll change those. Listening to the engine, it's quite noisy, quite tappy. That's because it needs oil. I think it's got the wrong oil in it myself. So we'll change the oil, belt and braces. We'll change the filter. The coolant is a horrible colour of bleh. So coolant change, flush the system and get that looking nice and blue like it should do with the silicate coolant. We'll change the spark plugs while we're at it. Why not? And then the battery needs a clamp on it, which we've got. We can put that in. And I think under the bonnet, that's it. The exhaust is blowing. It's got downpipes on it, if you have a look closely. It's had some aftermarket downpipes put on it, which is great. But that marries up to a standard exhaust. For some reason, I think someone's took the exhaust off it that was on it before we got it. And it marries up with just a rubbish clamp, and it's just blowing, and it sounds like, well, it sounds like a 1980s car used to sound, really. What else have we spotted? Fog lamps a bit rusty inside. We can live with it, it's usable. I'm just being fussy. Look at the comparison to the other side. We've had a look at them online. I don't know if they're the same as a Cosworth, but they seem to cost the same as a Cosworth. So what we'll do with that is we'll split the glass off it and we'll chrome paint the inside and we'll refurbish it, because I'm not paying £1,000 for a set of those. Apparently you don't open these sunroofs, but I want it to open. So we're going to have a wrestle with that. I've wrestled with a sunroof before on the Mondial. It was a long wrestle. I went all 12 rounds. So I'm prepared to go all 12 rounds with that one, get it working. We've got the rear opening quarters. Look at that, it's lush. And I'm glad it's got these graphics on here. I don't know if they were on everyone, but I think they look brilliant. I know I'm pulling the car apart, but look at the paint. You know, it's all there. Underneath has been gone through. The fuel tank's brand new. The pipes are new. The brake pipes are new. The flexi pipes are new. The whole car's been through, but they've just not finished it, unfortunately, which brings me to the interior. So the interior, we need to centre this. It's just really scruffy and manky, but it's there and it's original. You probably saw us driving home video. Look at that passenger headrest. It just makes you want to be sick, doesn't it? But there's a hole in the seat there. There's a crack in the thing there. There's a couple of cracks in the dash there. The back, it's just got a bag in it. It's not actually too bad. 13,000 miles. That's what it says. I believe it. Pull-out radio, which we know about, doesn't work. We need to change that. All these things are just cool. I love them. I love all these warning lights. Everything works as it should. Car wife's behind the camera again. So like I said in the last video, any problems with the video, contact carwife.com.
I just make you look good.
Right. I know, yeah. Looking good. Isle of Man tour, by the way. Don't forget, Isle of Man Ford Fest, sponsored by Scenic Car Tours. We'll be there. Come and join us there. We won't be taking this, like you know, from the last video, we're taking the XR3. All we need to do is valet this. A good valet. I'm going to take the front seats out. I'm going to valet all the carpets. I'm going to valet all the door cards and everything. So it's get it as clean as I can and as nice and pristine. And then I'm going to use it a little bit. Tell me what you think. Drop a comment. I think I'd like to swap these front seats for the Cosworth Recaros. And then I'd like to change them to a leather, maybe a cream leather or a black leather, I'm not sure. And then change these inserts here for leather to match and put some stitching in them. And then we'll leather up these seats and put some nice stitching in them in the Recaros and match the backs. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment. We bid on one at the NEC in a previous video. If you remember, that had black leather interior and it was just brilliant. It inspired me. I think we could have some fun with that. La pièce de la résistance. This is the most important part of any car, the spoiler. Check it. Twin spoiler. Aerodynamics. Right, in the boot, a standard Sierra strut top is here. So on the list of jobs, the 2 strut tops. They're not too bad. £20 on eBay. I don't know why people don't just do them. There's some spares in the boot that came with the car. We haven't looked through them yet. I'm going to dig them out. I've got... yeah, it's a bit of a state, isn't it? What's that? That must be the rear washer fluid. Look at it. Perfect. It's a shame someone's cut the parcel shelf, but it's okay. We'll just put some new speakers in it and it'll look fine. And we'll connect the wires up properly. But yeah, under the boot floor's solid, everything's solid, it's great. We've got struts. There's not much else to say about it really, other than I think we've struck gold, to be fair. I can do all of that. That's easy stuff. There's no major work to do. It's not like the SE500 where we're going upside down, inside out, back to front and everything. We're ready to go and have some fun. We bought it so we can go a little bit further and do a little bit more video, like further afield stuff. So we're going to sort of travel the country in it a bit. I think in August we're going to try and arrange to go to Wales, mid Wales, do a run down there. We've got maybe Cornwall. I'm not sure yet whether that may be too much of an ask. But yeah, looking forward to that. The exhaust is blowing and it's rattling because there's no oil in it. But have a listen to that. Oh, first time, baby. Once I finish with it, it'll be first time, don't worry. I don't want to play. Oh, pop quiz this time. It just needs a bit of tuning and she'll be right. Like I said, it's turnkey. I don't know if you can hear that exhaust, but it doesn't half put you off. It ain't too bad at all.
Sure about that part.
The problem with older cars this age is they're a manual fuel pump. So when you go to start it, it's got to get the fuel through. So it always takes a bit longer. I mean, look at the fuel filter. It's been on there for an age. I'm going to change it. I've ordered one. Don't forget, if you like what you see, please do like, please subscribe, please support the channel. We're invested now. We've invested in lots of cars. We're just going to do some stuff with them. It's going to be a great year. We're going to go on a journey. You come on that journey with us. Please do. Thanks for watching. Adios. And if there's no other reason to subscribe than this dual spoiler, that's the way. If you don't like me, then please subscribe for the sake of the spoiler.